Morning, Toffee. Good morning, Jess. Morning, Teddy. And Shrek. Morning. Hello, Oscar down the back. Good morning, everyone. Morning. How's everyone feeling this nice chilly morning? Hi, boss. It's crack-a-lackin'. I'm going to chase Calf. Of course. You're going to stay up the back where it's safe, Shrek. They're loud birds this morning, aren't they, Jess? Just going to grab Shrek here. And bring him in. And Calf's obviously helping himself. Anyway, so we'll get him out. Close the gate here. Let's keep you out, cranky guts. Just a bit closer. Just a little bit closer. Put that there. I've given up keeping that shut because Oscar walks under it and drops everything, buckles everything. No, I'm sorry, Calf. You have to battle it out there with Jessie harassing you. Only Shrek gets to stay in here because Teddy, he holds his own. He doesn't let anyone get in his way of his food. Tough. I know, you're gonna walk past Teddy. Come on, here we go. Close that up. Okie. Grab breakfast. Morning! Welcome to my WSS EQUESTRIAN autumn morning routine. Hi guys, welcome. Got the herd here. Everyone's all settled in, ready to go have breakfast handed out. Look at everyone. Everyone's yawning this morning. Did you have a big night of partying, Teddy? And Jesse's yawning before. He's up all night chin wagging around the hay bale. Alright, I'm just going to show you guys what happens here at my herd in the morning when it comes to brekkie time. So let's jump into it. So as we can see, the panels are up. These are the horse float portable panels that my beautiful husband made a few years ago. Shrek, I put him in here because he needs to be fed extra feed because he's in show prep now. And he's not the quickest eater, so I chuck him here so that Jessie and Taff can't take his food on him. So come to the horse float, whack out my keys, and start. So hook the door up there. So I have everyone's feeds, like everyone's got their names on them. Jessie, Taff, they get the same. It's just one scoop of loose and one scoop of pony pellets. But I'll share with like how making them up in a minute. But just for now, Shrek gets 2 pony pellets. Yeah. Scoops. There we go. And some Cool Complete. Sleep is it's mayhem out there. Yeah, I'm coming. So Teddy's is there. Yes, I'm coming. So I'm just going to grab these two. Head over. Feed. Yeah, I'm coming. Bossy bridges. Onto the fence. Yes. Apparently Teddy is just like his mother. She's a very bossy horse at feed time. So let's chuck that there. Teddy gets a scoop of pony pellets and a scoop of gum nuts. Might have had gum nuts. There we go. Dig in, mate. Okay, Jess. Brekkie time. Feed these two. Last night it got down to 4 degrees. Look out. And that was pretty chilly, so everyone's got a cotton rug on and their winter rug. So. There you go. There's your brekkie. Enjoy. So, now that everyone's had their breakfast handed out to them, I'm now going to derug them all. Take off their rug, but I'll only take off the winter rugs. Hey, Jess. Alright, now that the horses are fed, unrugged, my next process in my autumn morning routine is to make up the hard feeds for tonight's dinner to hand out. It's just one of them things, routines that I get into. I like to have the feeds made ready to go for the next handout, if that makes sense. So it can be morning or night. So yeah, this is my process. And this is what everyone gets fed. For those that are new to my channel, welcome, hello. I hope this is insightful. So at the moment I'm feeding the cool pellets suitable for ponies 6 months and older, 25 kilo bags. It's a Dubbo produce brand. Let me look. Dubbo pet and stock feeds. So I've been using this feed since 2019, 2020. I switched over to it. I was using another brand, another local brand, but they just kept putting the prices up. And this was the much more affordable. For weight ratio, 25 kilos a bag, and the amount that they charge, I think it's $25 a bag now, but when I first started feeding it, it was like $19, $18 a bag for a 25 kilo bag of pony pellets. So yeah, and the horses seem to thrive on them. I've never had any issues with them weight wise, health wise, so it's my go-to feed. I would love to feed, you know, the bigger brands, performance feeds, but they're very expensive, and when I've got so many horses, like I've got 4 off the track thoroughbred horses, and they need a lot of feed when you want them to be in that showing condition. So the pony pellet worked out financially the better option for me. So that's just me. You don't have to copy. Like I'm not saying go change to the cheapest pony pellet. This one, by the stroke of luck, seems to be very good for my horses, if that makes sense. Whatever they put into it and make it, if that makes sense. So obviously I did my research, looked into it, and it's 14% protein in this feed. So the higher the protein on the bag of feed, the better when it comes to feeding up your horse and getting that weight on. So yeah. So at the moment, Shrek's getting 2. Everyone else is getting 1 of it. I was feeding Teddy 2 scoops as well, but he's getting and then I've also seen a vlog or video of a lady giving a nutritionist, an equestrian nutritionist, giving a speech. She had a bottle smaller than this, but she basically was like, see the oil here? She was like, basically the oil there, that is the like that's the size of the horse's stomach, maybe half this size of this bottle. But she said it's not very big. So I just thought, I was feeding Teddy 2 scoops of pony pellets and then a 3rd scoop of the Mitavite gum nuts. And I was like, oh, I don't want him. And he's the type of horse, if he was paddocked alone or if he was being stabled, he would nibble, he would graze slowly on his hard feed. He wouldn't guts it down like he does now, because it's in a herd environment and everyone's in the one paddock, and you've got to eat the hard feed as quick as you can before another horse comes over and takes the feed off you. So I knocked him back from doing that. I'm giving him 1 pony pellet and 1 of these gum nuts. The Mitavite gum nuts is to help him now because his teeth are slowing down. So in growing, if that makes sense. The vet and the dentist have said that. So I've been feeding him this feed. Protein is 16%. So he gets 1 dipper for his hard feed. And that's that. But Shrek gets 2 scoops of the pony pellets. Jessie gets the one and Taff gets the one, because at the moment I don't have the facilities to pen them up. I am looking into buying a solar panel energizer, and I'm going to get some electric tape and make up some little day yards with that, so that when it comes to feed time I can just pen them and they can eat their feed as fast or as slow as they like, and no other horse is going to take the food off them. Then lastly, this is the Fernie's Cool Compete. It's a balanced performance feed. It's a 30 kilo bag. It's a 25 kilo bag. It used to be 30. Anyway, it used to be, from memory, I'm pretty certain it used to be 30, because I can remember being like, oh my god, it's such a big bag. It's so cost effective for a oats and barley mix performance feed. I really like it, and I've had great success for Teddy. So at the moment, just to help Shrek build up his muscle, he's getting it. But at the moment, Jessie isn't getting it in her show prep because she's not penned up like Shrek is, and she goes back and forth between her feed bin and Taff's feed bin. She's a very undecided horse, so until I can get the facilities to have them all separately eating their hard feeds and knowing that they're going to get that feed I'm handing out, at the moment Shrek's the only one getting it. Alright, so now that those hard pellets are handed out, it's loosen chaff time. So I'm getting just a bit over half. So here we go. That is the gum nuts, and then underneath is the pony pellets. So it's Teddy's, got his name on it, and then Shrek. 2 scoops of pony pellets, and then this is the Cooler Compete on top. 1 scoop of that. Jessie's and Taff's. Oscar's not getting fed at the moment because he has foundered, so it's only the big horses getting hard feeds. And then in here, I feed just loosen chaff, the protein and filler to help fill them up. So that's that, because as you can see, the paddock is very bare now. It's a lot greener now that we've had like 40 mils of rain in 3 or 4 days. And I'm also feeding them, I'm making sure that they've got foliage here. So that's meadow hay. And then, if you didn't already notice, this is my round bale of loosen hay. And I half fill these chaff bags on top in the evenings. I was doing it morning and night, but they've got the meadow hay there, and they do have green pit coming through in the paddock now, so I've just knocked this back. So just to make sure I'm giving them enough protein to help with the muscle building and development as a show horse, if that makes sense. So that's that there, that's that explained. But yeah, now I'm gonna I put like just over half a scoop of loosen chaff in with these pony pellets. Alright, there we have it. That's them done. Then I stack these up and I put them at the door. And then ready to rock and roll for tonight. And then also, side note, I have been feeding Teddy. Teddy loves it. It's really good for him, the golden paste. So I ground up 6 grinds of pepper into my cup and my stirring sticks. This is my cup. I think it's like 9 to 12 grinds of pepper, and then like a teaspoon of the golden paste, the turmeric powder, and then I mix it in with half a cup of the rice bran oil. This is from Woolies. It's like $22 a bottle now, but I wait till it's on sale at $12. So I mix that together and I tip that in on top of Teddy's hard feed. And it's really good for inflammation. He's an older horse and whatnot. And it's really good when like sarcoids come up on horses, I found. It it makes them just fall out like little cancerous things. Not all of them obviously, but Tough had a big sarcoid turn up on his shoulder a few years ago, and I just started feeding him golden paste and it just bubbled up, fell out off him, and the hair grew back because it went into a round ring bald patch. And yeah, it was very fascinating. So I definitely appreciate that. And there's like a Facebook group about the golden paste. Very fascinating. People share stories of their dogs and they feed it to their dogs and even themselves, and these cancerous things just fall out of the body. Very interesting. It'll ball up into a little, and fall out. Anyways, okay, there's enough of that. So this is the hard feeds stacked up, ready to rock and roll to be handed out this evening. I now just wait for Shrek to finish munching on his breakfast. Hey Shrek, Shrek. The wasp, it's so weird, I don't know why, but they've just been hanging around buzzing. Can you see that wasp? And it freaks him out. Okay, he's still got a bit to go there. That's alright. I also, I chucked the fly veils on them because it's going to get to 18 degrees today. So yesterday the flies were out while I was working them and whatnot. So today I've made sure to put their fly veils on so that they're comfortable for the rest of the day. But I leave their cottons on. You guys are so loud. Them yellow crested cockatoos have been gnawing and eating my lip block. Very interesting. Obviously something good in that lip block for them. So yes, now it's just a waiting game to wait for Shrek. So I was just sitting here TikToking and Shrek's come up to me. He's like, I'm done, Mum. Adios, mate. Have a good day. Have fun. Now I'm just gonna move this out here so this little pest doesn't try and fence crawl. It's very sore. It's not very fun being a laminitic pony, is it, Oscar? Gave him some butte the other day. For those that do ask, do I give him painkillers? Yes. Yes. This is one of them things at the moment. Anywho's, these two. Well, Jessie, the food scab. Actually, I'm really surprised today. Teddy's like, nope, I'm going to pick up my food after myself. Shrek's off to get a drink. Oscar's looked at me and gone, no thanks, leave me alone. Taft's had his drink and into nibbling. Oh, no, I'm going to pee first. Alright guys, that's a wrap. Thank you very much for joining me in my video today here with my horses here at WSS Equestrian. Hope that was a fun little insightful look at what I do on an autumn morning here for my equestrian care routine. So yeah, thanks for joining us. If you like this video, please give us a big thumbs up. Got any questions, leave them in the comment section down below and I'll do my very best to answer them to the best of my knowledge. If you've got any video requests, I'd love to hear them. Put them out there, list them down below and I'll do my best to make them happen. But yeah, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel because that really helps me growing here on this channel. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next video. Good luck with all your show horse riding adventures and I'll see you in the next vlog. Alright, bye!